And we're back. Welcome back, everybody, to the Twilight Domain. It's Summer Game Fest time. And I do not like the fact Jeff Keighley decided to have this start at 10 PM and end at midnight, British time. Why couldn't he start this a whole hour earlier? In fact, he did start the live stream a whole hour earlier, but not the actual thing. So he just annoyed me even more. But whatever. We're here. We're going to yap about Summer Game Fest. Maybe need to put on some clown makeup in the process. But whatever. I am... Yes, you are here. Hello, Star. It's fine. We all make typos. Yeah, 2.5 minutes till this main Summer Game Fest show. Yeah. I should probably turn myself down a bit. Because my OBS says I'm a bit loud. I'm experimenting with tweaking my overlays for my reaction streams, so I can just tweak the colours and add in an accent. Hopefully it doesn't look as glaring like the green one did, but we'll see how it feels. Yeah, I don't really have any predictions. I'm just hoping for interesting or unexpected news. It is going to be a 2-hour show. I'm expecting at least half an hour, if not 45 minutes of that, to be game studios being interviewed about or yapping on endlessly about the game they just showcased. Because that tends to happen with Jeff Keighley's stuff. But yeah, less than a minute to go. I suppose if anything, I'm partially hoping for actual Silksong news rather than just a crumb that we got in the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct ago. But we'll see. Like I said, we may need clown makeup. I'm just gonna hydrate quickly. I just did a session of code names with some of my friends. I may have made one of them disappointed in me, but then quickly redeemed myself, so that was fun. That was fun indeed. 5 seconds. Now hopefully it's not too quiet. Here we go.
Please welcome to the stage the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
Yo. Now hopefully it's not too loud or too quiet.
I love the energy. Hello everybody and welcome to Summer Game Fest, a showcase to celebrate what's new and next in video games. Now every year we have the distinct honor of coming together to spotlight the boundless creativity that defines our industry.
Will you have some more focus on indie games this time, or are you still leaning on David Oz for that?
I was reading my feed this morning and saw that he canceled a date and he hopes I don't disappoint him. Dante, we're going to do our best to make it worth your while.
Someone cancelled a date for this thing? Come on, man.
We're going to give you a whirlwind
We've
tour.
all got clown makeup being put on.
Studios big and small.
We haven't got to the first announcement.
Zombies to Marvel heroes. This show has a little bit of everything.
I don't really care about Marvel.
Some brand new game announcements.
I hope so.
Some of those. Now, before we dive into the excitement, let's take a moment to recognize just how dynamic our industry has become. Here's a look at the top 10 selling new games on Steam so far.
Repo. Elden Ring. Split Fiction! Nice. Oh, Monster Hunter's on there. Lucens would like that.
Sitting proudly at number 1 with over 13 million units sold since February is Repo, a groundbreaking indie game.
Groundbreaking? No, that was Lethal Company.
Semi-work in Uppsala, Sweden. And closely trailing it is Schedule 1 from TVGS.
Give Zekas the credit he deserves. He's the one who created the genre. He's the groundbreaking one.
Side with heavyweights like Monster Hunter Wilds and the Oblivion remake. Absolutely. Now let's also applaud Claire Obscure from Sandfall. Okay. They might get some nominations at the end of the year. We're not there yet, but it is a monumental achievement, earning the highest user Metacritic score ever recorded for a game, all from a team of under 30 developers who bravely stepped away from.
Yeah, clearly. I've heard a lot of good things about Expedition 33, so I can understand that audience reaction.
Projects increasingly emerge from outside the traditional publisher system. And that's something to celebrate. But with more than 18,000 games released on Steam just last year, more than
that's a lot.
2020, the challenge now is discovery. And that's precisely why events like Summer Game Fest, our partner showcases happening all weekend long, and initiatives like the Steam Next Fest are so essential. These events help remarkable games, big and small, find their audiences. And hopefully
I do have to agree. Games discovery for new game and new and emerging game devs is a challenge.
With a game from an independent studio who is thinking very big. In 2017, 4 developers broke away from AAA publishers to chart their own course. Today, they're a thriving independent studio of 30 creators. And what you're about to see is a powerful testament to what passion, freedom, and a small, dedicated team can achieve. Let's take a look at our first new game announcement.
Okay. Creepy. Goopy. Oh, this has to be. This is so FromSoft. This is so FromSoft coded. Or is it Resi? No, it is more FromSoft. Oh, oh, whoa, beating him with his own chin. Ouch. Oh. What is this? What is? Is this some cross between Elden Ring and Resi Evil? Mortal Shell 2? There was a Mortal Shell 1?
All right, didn't that look great? Well, we got lots more to come, but right now, the end, the Nexus War, Galactus Fight, or even live at Risky Reels. Over the years, Fortnite has innovated with
Boo!
live in-game events. And tomorrow, Fortnite is set to do it again across console, PC, and phones. The Death Star's super laser is charged and ready to detonate.
Boo!
But there's still hope.
Screw you, Fortnite.
Here's the first exclusive look.
And screw you, Darth Vader's voice actor, for selling your soul to AI. Hang on. Right, I have the perfect music for this. We're always pulling out the clown music and showing the second trailer. Okay.
Jonesy, all right. Right now, it is an honor to welcome to Summer Game Fest a legendary game creator who has started his latest project in just a few short weeks. With each of his games, he pushes the gaming media in bold new directions. And
I can't do anything but play clown music over Fortnite, especially the Star Wars trash they're doing.
The great Mr. Hideo Kojima.
That's a name I reckon. Oh, Death Stranding 2. Okay. Kojima! Legend!
Mr. Kojima, here we are. The world tour begins at Summer Game Fest. Great to have you here. We are so excited for DS2. So, let me ask you,
And the phones will come out.
for many years on this project, what do you hope players take away from DS2 when they play it later this month?
DS1 が出た後にコロナになったので、
Well, we hit the pandemic after we released
僕ら皆
DS1.
さん、コロナを体験したと思うの
Everyone
で、
experienced
コ
the
ロナを
pandemic.
体験した中での
So,
新しいつながりというか、
I wanted to
それをも
show
う一度ゲ
something
ームをプレイし
new
ながら、
connection
考えていただきたいと
after
思
we
います。
faced the pandemic. So I want everyone you to think about that when you play this game.
Okay, well, talking about playing the game, it's coming out later this month, but right now I know you prepared a special exclusive clip for SGF. Let's take a look at this.
はい、
Didn't give the poor dude a chance to speak. Well, yeah, I imagine professional translators are pretty on the ball. So there's no surprise. Especially for translating Kojima. Bridges. Dude needs more coffee. He's so sleep deprived.
Welcome. Have a seat. Over here, please.
Awkward. Oh.
No smoking, please. So you are Neil Varner.
You say that, but I've seen the first trailer for Death Stranding 2. It is the complete opposite of a therapy game.
I'm a porter.
So thank you. We're good for today.
Okay. Thanks.
Neil.
What?
So you made it then.
Sorry.
You really don't remember me.
Oh. Oh, indeed.
You're alive.
Oh.
Stop. Stop. Stop.
I think they're ex-lovers. They're giving me ex-lovers vibes.
So much mystery. Well, that was clip from the game, a cutscene. We saw a first glimpse of Neil and Lucy, and we met them in the trailer back at South by Southwest, but we got a little bit more of them here. Tell us a little bit more about this clip and the characters of Neil and Lucy. Mr. Kojima.
まあ DS2 で非常に重要な
In
キャラク
DS2,
ターです。
it's a very important character,
ニールとルーシー。
Neil and
で、
Lucy.
まあちょっと詳しくは言えませんけ
I
ど、
can't really say,
Exactly, sir.
手にカニ座の刻印が
you
2人ある
saw
と
the cancer mark on both of their
すごい
hands
深いつながりがあって
So they have
これ
this
が物語に
deep
大き
connection
く関わってきます。
and reveals
で前回
throughout the
ク
story.
リフっていう人気キャラクターがい
And
ま
last
すけ
time
ど
on
マッツさ
DS1,
んがやって
we have Cliff,
で
who
まあ
was
物
played
語
by
的には
Max.
彼はもういなくな
And
っ
of
たの
course,
で
by story,
まあ 2では出せ
he
ない
will not be in
で今
DS2.
回ニールっていうのがマ
But
ッ
this
ツさ
time,
んの代わりという
Neil
かその
will
同
be
じような
like
役割を担
playing
っ
like
て
the role that
登場
Max
します
did.
What, with his speed?
まあクリフすごい人気あったので
And Cliff was a very
まあ
popular
He is. He just has to translate.
でまあルカさん
We
に
have
お
to
願い
kind of
して
like top that
結構いい
character.
キャラク
So
ターに
Luca
なったと思います
Marinetti was a great
非
actor,
常に
and I
心
think
に残る演技もして
it
い
was
ただ
great.
きました
He did a great performance, so I think you'll like this new character,
も
Neil,
う
too.
20日後にゲーム出るんで
Well, the game's going to be out in 20 days, so I'm not going to give any spoilers, you know. That's
Wait,
what I
what?
said today.
Already? 20 days?
Share, and you won't have to wait very long to learn more about the game. Actually, this Sunday, as part of Summer Game Fest, you tune into the DS2 live game premiere, where Hideo will be joined by many members of.
Well, I mean, to be fair, this game was announced either last year or the year before, but still, it's quite fast, speedy. I didn't realize the time went that fast.
This is not the last that you've seen of Neil this weekend, and we'll leave it at that.
ニールのゲームプレイシーンっていう
Yes,
のを出し
I'll
ます
show
の
you
で
the gameplay scene of
見
Neil.
に来てください
So hope you enjoy. Will join us Sunday too.
Excellent. All right. Thank you so much. Hideo Kojima, everyone. Great to see you, Mr. Kojima. Thank you. All right. And now I'd like to introduce my co-host for Summer Game Fest. She's
You're a bit late to introduce a co-host. You're 15 minutes in.
the Friends Per Second podcast. Please join me in welcoming the incredible Lucy James.
Who?
Thanks, Jeff, and hello, Summer Game Fest. I am so excited to be here this year. Thank you for having me. Now,
Mr. James from Team Rocket.
exciting new project from Raw Power Games, a new team headquartered in Copenhagen, Denmark. Here you can engage in intense combat, fight for land, glory, and legacy, and lead massive armies into epic scale battles, as narrated by actor Tom Hardy.
Thou shalt not kill. So the priests tell us.
Viking?
The Lord commands.
That is not Viking.
Do not listen. I sought no war,
Now give us gameplay.
but war
So I
found.
know what to actually think of this. This isn't Age of Empires. Age of Empires is not made by the studio.
I became like them. I took up the sword, prayed I could win redemption through my deeds. But some paths, once taken, have only one ending. I shall find no peace.
Age of Mythology?
This road, there is only death.
There's the hood.
Go write your own.
Chronicles Medieval. Okay.
That was a very cool new project in a brutal European medieval world.
Yeah, sure, have you back to your audience.
The Edge of Tomorrow. Sonic Racing Crossworlds is a thrilling new entry in the
There you go, Star Sonic.
games within the Sonic franchise. Crossworlds brings other worlds and familiar faces to Sonic Racing, including surprise guest characters being revealed here at SGF for the first time.
Let's see. Sega. Poor Knuckles. Doesn't deserve to get exploded right off the bat. Big the Cat. Eggman. Jet. Whoever that is. You'll know. Why is Miku here? What's Miku doing in a Sonic game? What are you doing in a Sonic game? Why is Joker in a Sonic game? Sega, what are you doing? All these Sonic characters are gonna be looking at those three like, what are they doing here? Miku gets into everything. Jeez.
We'd like to introduce the man behind the creation of everyone's favorite blue hedgehog, Takashi Iizuka.
Oh, September. Okay.
I'm honored to be here to talk about our latest Sonic Racing game. Sonic Racing Cross World is the next generation of the Sonic Racing series, developed by Sonic Team and the Sega Arcade Racing Team. You can feel brand new experience from the new future travel ring, which you can warp in the race. Also, unlike another kart racing game, this game will have online cross-platform matchmaking.
I love that dig at Nintendo.
You can race against all of your friends across all of the platforms.
Taking the dig at Nintendo because Nintendo being fully focused on their console.
Everyone here today, take a look inside of the travel ring.
Why is Minecraft in a Sonic game? What are you doing? What is happening indeed? What is happening?
Well, I gotta laugh. That's all I want. That's all I want. Next, we're excited
Hi, Dano.
and RPG from Bandai Namco Studios. Embark on a journey
I
across
guess you caught the Miku in the Sonic Racing game, as well as Joker and Steve. What is this? Yeah, at this point I just call you Dano Reich. Oh, you're dead.
Time. Some
Oh, you have no face.
for others, it wounds.
Coffee.
And for our world, it promises only oblivion. Our hopes lost long ago.
And Candle Lady is dead.
But you have the power to change all of this.
Okay.
If time were a weapon to wield,
Oh, your heart is exposed.
you undo the sins of ruin. In this time, or maybe the next, you'll find how to save us all.
You know I had to bonk you for that. Wait, what? Did I broke the command? Okay, I apparently did not set it up correctly. Whatever. I'll deal with that later. Code Vein 2. Okay. Epic. Whoever you are. Oh. Huh. Creepy. I'm expecting a jump scare. Okay. Why does this give me Little Nightmares vibes? Oh, ugh. Oh, mitosis. They're gross. And they split apart like slimes. What is this? End of Abyss. Okay. Okay.
That was a very moody, cool new game. That was End of Abyss, the debut title from Malmo, Sweden-based Section 9 Interactive, an atmospheric action-adventure game coming in 2026 to the Epic Games Store and consoles. Next, we'll step into the black and white world of rubber hose animation with Mouse PI for Hire, developed by first-time developer Fumi Games and published by PlaySide.
Fumi?
Here's a quick new look.
No, wait, I'm thinking of another studio.
Familiar voice.
There's something rotten at the heart of Mouseburg.
Interesting.
Detective Pepper's in the house.
There are those who would bend the city to their will.
Dumb wise guys.
Not Cuphead, it's just the same art style.
Anything to save it.
It's interesting they did this style in 3D. That's something to keep an eye on.
Another role for Troy Baker. All right, that's not all from PlaySide. Now comes the announcement of another ambitious project from this independent Australian developer. We've been talking to them for a while about this project, which builds on their recent launches of Kill Knight and Age of Darkness. But this takes things to a whole new level. It's a premium, real-time strategy game built for PC based on one of the most iconic fantasy franchises in the world. Any guesses? Let's take a look.
I swear to fluff. Okay, few. Well, it said fantasy and iconic. I immediately jumped to Potter and I was going to scream.
But this is not the game you know.
This is not Final Fantasy. Wait, it's Game of Thrones. Listen to the music. That's the Game of Thrones theme. That's the Game of Thrones theme. Why is it taking this long to make a Game of Thrones game? Are they trying to redeem their massive flop?
You decide.
I better keep talking over this so I don't get copyrighted from the Game of Thrones theme. Even though it's a remix of it, but still. Oh, you both stabbed each other. No, you didn't. You missed. Well, that's not taken from dragons. Oh, he's a zombie now. Poor Toothless. Toothless did not deserve this.
War for Westeros.
Yeah, not interested. Ugh. Game of Thrones never interested me.
All right, now it is time for the global reveal of an FPS action adventure RPG.
Yeah, and?
The great
Face?
Zelensky once said, one could count 1,000,000 billion suns in the known universe. So why do we deny other intelligent beings? It is said, if they were out there, they would have visited Earth.
What?
My answer is, maybe they will visit us. But time has not come yet for this.
Okay.
Of a new era. The era of atomic.
Hi, Lucent.
2.
And yeah, I do try to put in effort in the notif messages. Oh no, this is copyrighted music. Yeah, no, I'm not dealing with that. I'm just going to turn it right down. I'm not dealing with copyrighted music at all. Jeff! You know, I could put on some of my own music. You're right. What do I have that's not copyrighted? Page 2. I'm just gonna put it there. There you go. This isn't copyrighted, right? Oh, you never know, it's Nintendo, but they haven't seemed to bonk anybody for use of the Wii Shop music, so it's fine. That is goopy. Did you just syringe that? Oh, poor robot. Okay, why is it starting to fit with the music? Atomic Heart 2. Okay.
That's right. Atomic Heart 2 is in active development at Munfish on Unreal Engine 5.
Yeah, I'm going to ignore that as well, Star.
Futuristic world on a global scale, and this time there's a greater emphasis on RPG elements and player freedom. But that, believe it or not, is not all from Munfish today.
They be making multiple games? Oh.
Is it recording?
Yeah, it is.
It's in the sky, a giant cube.
Oh.
I can still barely believe it myself.
Huh.
When it showed up, I was in the lab. I didn't even see it. You know? I felt that same fear, though. A terrible sense of my own powerlessness.
Huh.
How did the whole of humanity miss it? And did we actually miss it? What if the cube didn't appear, but revealed itself? What if it was always there, and we've only just started to see it?
Huh. What? Do I need to strut? Yep, new conspiracy theorist. The Earth is a Rubik's Cube. Oh, it actually is just called the Cube. Oh, it had to end off with a cute little baby
Cute little guy.
gremlin.
Another new project project from Munfish, an MMORPG shooter set in the Atomic Universe on a massive levitating cube. You can see there where the edges are constantly rotating to create unique gameplay combinations that are ever evolving. All right, let's jump into the Marvel Cosmic Invasion universe.
Okay.
Beat 'em up coming to PC and consoles this holiday with multiplayer fun for up to 4
Okay.
You can pick between 15 characters to play, but so far only 7 have been revealed. Well, now it's time to meet the next 2.
Well, if you're interested in Marvel, yay for you. Oh, Rocket Raccoon. She-Hulk. Well, definitely arcade style, that's for sure. You just got one enemy just bouncing in the background. Or vibing, I should say. Venom, what's that tongue doing?
This isn't hell.
Huh?
Oh my world. What is
Capcom? Yet another samurai game?
You don't have a chance.
Fair enough, Star, fair enough. Okay, this is... You just did what to reality? You shattered reality like it's glass? What? Well, I guess I can say this isn't just any samurai game. This is very different from samurai. I say as a samurai comes into the picture. Oh boy. Onimusha, wave the sword. Onimusha. Interesting. You have your own personal Cortana. Okay. Every time they go back to the stage, the logo is in a different background. What is going on here?
In 2026 and will be playable this summer at Gamescom. Completely spoilers. You guys all know I love.
I mean, you can have her if you want, Star. I don't need one.
The team at Sans String Studios is using Unreal Engine 5 to create an insane digital puppeteering pipeline. It's actually a thing. What you're about to see is running completely in real time in Unreal, and I cannot wait to play it. Here is an
You could say Unreal Time.
Comedic storytelling and arcade fighting action. Check this out.
Oh. Oh. Puppet game.
Alright, you little sick of fuzzy shit. Show me what you got. What? If you're gonna be champ, we gotta transform you. Why are you even here? Don't waste my time.
Elmer really let himself go.
Attaboy. Attaboy. Eat bread, grab burnt toast, carb load. This mate ain't gonna beat itself. I've been taking dumps in there.
What? Huh. Felt that boxing. Clever name wordplay. Never bring a knife to a puppet fight. Never bring a knife to a puppet fight, that's all I have to say.
Super fun. Gotta wish list that, right? All right, well, next is
Yeah, definitely kind of looks intriguing.
new game in Deception We Trust.
An ancient white castle deep in the mountains, lost to time and legend. Only the chosen find their way here. Gathered from every corner of the earth, divided yet bound. Wolves and lambs. Engaged in a perilous dance of wits, a game where truth is but a shadow.
Oh, murder mystery game.
I'll get to the point. Killer Inn is a murder mystery action game. The killers lurk elusively in plain sight. Kill someone and a clue will remain. Hair, fingerprints, blood, clothes. The lambs scramble to find clues, one step closer to unmasking the culprits. Who is guilty will eventually come to light. Wolves win by killing every lamb. Lambs win by booting out every wolf. Such simple rules. But there's so much more to this game of murderous mystery. Complete quests to level up. Buy items with the gold you earn. Loot chests for weapons and armor. Steal items, blow up opponents, poison others, place traps. Discover one of your own is a wolf. Is killing taste? Then you'd better escape the castle. Now the paths to victory are clear. You would do well to remember, deceit and deduction are your strongest weapons in this game of life or death. Your invitation awaits.
Intriguing.
That was Killer Inn, a 24-player multiplayer game.
24 players. That's going to get very chaotic very quickly.
Skills to win.
And very anger-inducing if we've seen Among Us.
2021. And though it's been a while, their recent tech tests prove that some things are definitely worth the wait. I'm of course talking about Arc Raiders. This is one of the most anticipated games of the year, and we're excited to share a new trailer which will tell you more about the mystery.
Maybe Luke should not play that.
And the long-awaited launch date coming later this year. From Embark Studios, here's the world premiere of the release date trailer for Arc Raiders.
Right, so Jess, you introduced your co-host, and then she hasn't appeared in 20 minutes. What are you doing? The poor co-host.
Breathe. Let your body settle into a slower rhythm. Clear your mind of all distractions. You don't have to walk this.
Oh, that's a pretty landscape.
Surround yourself with resourceful friends.
Yeah.
Here, you are in control.
Oh boy. Is this someone's attempt at doing their own cyberpunk without it being cyberpunk? Yeah, I want actual gameplay. There's your co-host.
Arc Raiders is coming October 30th, 2025 for PC and console. Congrats to Embark Studios. All right, Dune fans, now you can finally step onto the world of Arrakis yourself.
Dune, okay?
The survival and MMO genre.
I've not watched Dune. I'm not interested in watching Dune.
See in just a few days on June 10th, but you can play it right now in Steam Advanced Access. Here is a brand new look.
That's a thing? Do you mean Steam Early Access? I'm pretty sure you meant Steam Early Access. Not Advanced. Oh, you're dead. And so are you. And now you're sand. And you're no longer sand. Okay. I have not seen any Venos content in forever. So I'm surprised to see that name star. Betrayal. Oh, okay. So when you're on the same side and now you're on opposing teams. With what? You can hydrate yourself with gasoline? How does I know he's saying it's on different planet, but how does that work?
Fall to ash, consumed by the void.
When the void cools, Lucens responds. Oh, goopy. Okay. Interesting monster designs there.
Some say time stops for no one.
Time stops for no one. Yeah, I can see that. Unless you're Testimony from Doctor Who. Okay, see you, Star. Yeah, I'll see if I can stay up to watch the rest.
To save what remains of our broken worlds, you need only take my hand.
Oh boy.
Where your journey.
Chrono Odyssey. Name checks out.
Every hero's tale begins with a trial.
Is this Hoyo? This screams Hoyo.
Has yet to emerge.
This is...
What is coming next?
This looks like Hoyo.
I will never forget my cause.
What is more compelling to you, sir?
Just as he once came to me, filling that dark tower with light.
What happened while I was out?
Hoyo replaced a bunch of their voice actors. It's what happened while you were out.
Show no mercy to the defeated. People here despise weakness, worship strength.
Unfortunately.
I never doubted that you would end up here.
I'm merely curious. What ending have you penned for Septimont this time?
They're not Hoyo. Okay.
A rat in the vessel.
Oh, wait, this is Mio. M-I-O. I have this on my wish list already. Going to be interesting to see. Or play, sorry. If only I had the money to buy it. If I had the money to buy any game. Or literally just anything full stop.
That's Mio, Memories in Orbit, a stunning new Metroidvania platformer that has a demo on Steam you can play right now as part of Next Fest. What you're about to see next is a stop-motion co-op platformer where everything has been crafted by hand. It's
Ooh.
and I'm honored to show it to you today.
Stop motion game. Very interesting. Ooh. Handcrafted co-op. Which round I still need to finish Split Fiction? Oh.
Don't you see? We can't.
Come on, follow me.
This, I'm wishlisting this. Am I able to wishlist it? Because I'm not getting games through Epic Game. I'm going through Steam.
It's a gritty mob story set in the brutal underworld of 1900 Sicily. Here is the Summer Game Fest trailer.
Betrayal burns because it can only
Ah.
come from someone close. An enemy can't hurt you like a friend.
Who are you?
I always get disappointed when I see the caption, not actual gameplay. Like, I want to see gameplay so I can actually make an opinion on the game. Give me gameplay.
Dr. Rizzi looks out for people around here. Sometimes the client is feeling less than cooperative and we need to,
teach them a lesson.
Oh no, I don't want to be taught a lesson.
remind them of their obligations.
Peace is between
Out of Words is not on Steam, that's sad.
come from.
But I can't wishlist it.
If this is how he wants it, this is how it'll be.
The Dons noticed you, Enzo. This is an opportunity.
Underworld / Mafia.
To this family.
Oh.
Enzo! We can't let them get away!
When Isabella became involved, it became our
That was rude.
This family. Loyalty is everything.
We do not always get to choose what we do.
We can choose who we are.
And who are you, Enzo?
Mafia the Old Country. Didn't give us a chance to read that last screen.
Just wait till you see this next game. LEGO Voyagers captures the creative hands-on
Lego?
of classic LEGO play and will also support a Friends Pass, just like Split Fiction. Here's the first ever look.
Well, free friend pass version is always a plus. Lego. We're getting a lot of two-player co-op games this year. Oh! You play as an actual brick. I was expecting a Lego figure, but no, he plays bricks. Ooh. This actually looks kind of interesting. Oh no, you're dead. Neat. Okay, yeah, I quite like this. This honestly looks like it would be quite a nice bit of calming, relaxing fun. Just some chill vibes. Yeah, if this is on Steam, I'm gonna wishlist this. Why not? Wishlisting that.
Hello, Summer Game Fest!
Who are you?
I'm Lawrence, voice actor for a few familiar faces you might have grown up with on Nickelodeon. Some with squirrel suits, thank you. Some with smarts, and some with serious attitude. Nickelodeon has always been about wild worlds and weirder characters. And while I'm mostly sworn to secrecy today, I am thrilled to have a hand in revealing something that brings a lot of those characters together like never before. I hope you enjoy the first look at Nicktoons and the Dice of Destiny. Yeehaw!
Okay, I wasn't expecting Sally Squirrel, is it?
A great evil would emerge. However, a brave and wise and powerful and ridiculously handsome wizard would call on his magic powers to summon the most ferocious, most awesome, most totally radical team of adventurers the land had ever seen.
Yeah, this is definitely Nickelodeon vibes. Okay, new SpongeBob. Oh, the Goofy Goober outfit. Didn't really give us a lot to go off on, but intriguing nonetheless.
Save the city of Krat from disease and puppet frenzy in Lies of P. Overture is a DLC expansion to Lies of P.
Oh yeah, Lies of P. I forgot about that one.
Environments and of course, imposing enemies and bosses. Here's the exclusive new look.
Your arm doesn't like that. I don't like that. That looks like a enemy from Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time inside the Deku tree. I do not like this one bit. I'll just shoot the thing. Or slice the thing, that works too, I suppose. But Lies of P fans are loving this right now. I'm not really, it's not the kind of game I'm interested in. But I can see why Lies of P has such high reviews and ravings. So it getting a DLC win for that fan base. Gross. Oh, today? Today? Okay.
Yes, that's right. Overture is
wow, that loud wow.
all platforms to play, so enjoy it this weekend. All right, next up, the small video game publisher Serenity Forge, based in Boulder, Colorado, shared this game with me a few months back with a DM that said, Doki Doki Literature Club meets Silent Hill. That piqued my interest. I think you might get a kick out of this announcement, too.
What? What? What do you mean DDLC crossed with Silent Hill? How does those two work together?
I sit at the front of the dinner table where he used to be. 5 plates full. Plates of food. Plates of tomatoes.
Ah.
Plates of pain. Plates of angels. Plates of her legs.
Definitely unsettling.
Broken. Plates of flowers. Plates and plates.
I don't like that plant X. Well, at least we're getting gameplay, but it's definitely unsettling. Fractured Blue.
There's a hunger that feeds and blooms, and I will feed, and I will bloom.
The overlapping voices are definitely unsettling, I'll say that much.
I wouldn't recommend eating those tomatoes. NCSoft is expanding its Blade and Soul universe. Let's take a look at the rich lore and dynamic action in Blade and Soul Neo, just out on Steam, and Blade and Soul Heroes coming soon.
Okay. Lots of I heard of this game before. I'm not recognizing it. Apple. That's not apple. Is this still that Blade game? Yeah, I think it's still the Blade game. Okay, hood. Nice to get a hood. Blade and Soul Hero. Okay. You missed every single shot. This trailer has fake ended twice now. Okay. What are you doing here? What's One Punch Man doing here? Okay. So it was a completely different trailer, okay. Is this Power World? No, it's not. Okay. Another anime game. So I guess it's a prequel to the anime. Flashy, I'll give it that much. I've not watched this anime. Not sure, in spite because I'm not actually interested in this one, but I have to refresh myself on what this one is. Oh, you're frozen. Quick, lick this suddenly magically appearing popsicle. Ice lolly. No dialogue? I am also waiting. Okay, never mind. Oh. Okay, now just going through a bunch of games at once. We already had that. That was earlier in the week. Data run will already happened.
In real time. Squid Game will be coming to UEFN.
It started with an epic mega grant, and it's now a serious contender for Game of the Year.
That Mongil Star Dive will be exclusively on the Epic Game Store.
Hi Zarnuki. You missed Hatsune Miku in Sonic Racing. Oh, just woke up. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why he needs to do an advert for the State of Unreal, which already happened. How do you think I feel? It's 11 PM. I should be going to bed.
Now it is up to us.
Oh, Jurassic Park.
What we have set free.
This screams Jurassic Park to me.
This chaos. Well, to help life find a way.
Yeah, Jurassic Park World, whatever. Yet another Jurassic World game. Okay, that's slightly concerning. You don't remember when you went to sleep.
Hi, I'm Celia from Yacht Club Games.
Remind me who you are again?
10 years ago, we broke new ground with our first game, Shovel Knight.
Oh, Shovel Knight!
Thrilled to share a world premiere look at our next IP, Mina the Hollower. Mina continues our traditions of refining retro gameplay for a new generation.
Yeah, there's a lot of those. No, Shovel. Shovel. Close, but not quite.
And precise platforming. As Mina, a whip-wielding hollower, you'll burrow through danger and unravel the mystery.
Although...
A decade ago, we unearthed a groundbreaking legend. This year, we're bringing our next bona fide classic.
Yeah, they are really hitting it on the nose with the naming. This is definitely arcade style. Oh, releases October. Literally on Halloween. Okay. From the creators of Shovel Knight. Your birthday's on Halloween. Wow. Talking about great timing. Spoopy birthday. Really scare everyone.
All right. This is a special one. Our next game comes from a well-known developer that has done... Yeah.
This...
everyone.
This is scripted. That was scripted.
Let's see what this says. Hey, Jeffy. If you're reading this, it means 3 things. Number 1, you're killing it at the fest with your oodles of totally natural charisma. Debatable. B, I'm at your house playing long darts with the fam. And 3, you're going to do me a solid and skip that Silk Song trailer so you can pimp my revolutionary VR gaming venture that will shock the industry probably. A wet one on the lips, comma, Wade. All right, let's take a look.
Ooh, Red Band trailer. Hell yeah. Handcrafted with cotton.
Deadpool?
Kick back and back.
Deadpool, how dare you? Oh, how dare you, Deadpool? You don't do that to Silk Song fans. You interrupted Silk Song for a VR game.
Care for exotic pets, the elderly, and this fucking thing with Hip Hop Satan. Oh, hi, don't worry, he's a fascist. He deserves this big time. This guy's a total dick. What the hell?
What are you doing, Deadpool?
I wiped my ass on this first. You're welcome. Who got the lobotomy with fries? all your dreams of being inside me come true in VR. Spider-Man gets Insomniac, and I get this shit? I'm craving Korean barbecue now. Is that weird? Whoa!
Oh, screw you, Meta. Why that be? If you're gonna make a VR game, make it on all VR headsets. Otherwise, there's no point in making the game.
We announced Dying Light the Beast, the culmination of a decade of Techland's experience building survival.
We're not getting Silksong. They just teased us. They just wanted to tease us.
Action survival horror. Let's take a look at the latest trailer with some big news: the release date.
Yeah, either we're not getting Silksong and they just wanted to blue ball us, or we're getting Silksong at the end of this show. We'll have to wait and see. I'm not interested in whatever the zombie fest of the game is.
He's a narcissistic sociopath. He's experimenting on humans like they're lab rats. God only knows what the Baron's planning to do with those monsters.
I don't think Star wants to wake up for this. Yeah, Jeff, would you like some clown makeup for that Deadpool shenanigans you pulled?
I don't care how high his walls are or how big his army is. That fucker will pay for what he did to me. All the years he took from me, all the agony he put me through.
You want revenge?
Damn right I do!
So yet another zombie slasher game. Okay. Okay. Dying Light the Beast. Releasing August. Okay.
Then I'll go there and fucking kill him.
Skip.
There's the big news. Dying Light the Beast is coming on August 22nd, Gamescom week.
It's not big news.
Draws inspiration from classic coming-of-age films to capture the highs and lows of adolescence, the bonds of friendship, and the nostalgia of growing up. Mixtape comes from Beethoven and Dinosaur, an Annapurna Interactive, and this is your exclusive new look at this game that plays like a love letter to teenage memories.
What are we doing?
Hello again, Annapurna.
Hanging out, getting buzzed. I've got to get out of this place.
Annapurna, will you be able to do a game? Will you be able to write teenagers better than Dope Nod?
Greatest hits.
Mom, who is it?
One moment. It's the pigs, darling.
Shit!
This year, experience a retrospective like no other. Beethoven and Dinosaur invites you to relive the teenage riot, to spend one last night together before school's out forever.
Huh.
With a soundtrack this good, it's gonna be one hell of
Who?
Experience it for yourself.
Who are these bands?
Nothing.
No, I obviously know who he is. I'm just saying, who's the band?
I trust you have seen it.
Seen what?
A beautiful world.
Anime game? Generic anime game number 55,962.
Until your last fleeting moment. Your
Here and now.
Yeah.
This is gorgeous. Take this. And just getting started. Let's put it into action.
Yeah, okay.
Savor each moment.
Now, get ready.
I'm not sure. I cannot say I'm interested.
No matter what hardship.
This does not pique my interest.
We fight for a future filled with hope.
What's up with the fish head dude though?
Toa and the Guardians of the Sacred Tree.
Okay.
A beautiful game. That was the global announcement of Toa,
Toa?
a new roguelike from Bandai Namco and developer Brownies, a game drawing
Ye-
from classic Japanese art with a whimsical spin on Eastern mysticism. Next, we want to introduce you to a game made by a first-time solo developer in Bandung, Indonesia. With the help of 9 of his friends, he's built an intense action beat-em-up with brutal hand-to-hand combat set in his hometown. This is Acts of Blood.
They left me with nothing. No justice. No peace. Just names on the wall.
You almost thought what?
Not until I kill them all.
Yeah, like it's nice. It's a game made basically by a solo developer, and set in his hometown. It's probably not got much attention, but I'm not. But the gameplay itself doesn't intrigue me. It just seems like a beat 'em up for the sake of being one. Did you really have to include the Warheim scream? Okay.
Amazing what these solo devs can do today. Now it is time for the reveal of the next game from Montreal-based Tribute Games, the makers of TMNT Shredder's Revenge and Marvel Cosmic Invasion, which you saw a little bit earlier. If you're like me, you've been waiting for more than a decade for this reveal.
It is the Mortal Kombat collection we've already seen. No, it's not. So this is a remake or sequel. Oh, Scott Pilgrim. I know literally nothing about Scott Pilgrim. I honestly thought for a moment that I was seeing the piranha plants from Mario, but no, it's not.
Scott Pilgrim's back with his fist flying in a brand new brawling adventure in EX.
More like his baseball bat flying.
Down to Toronto with Scott, Ramona, and 5 of their former rivals in this online 4-player co-op adventure with a story
Oh.
by Scott Pilgrim creator Brian.
Multiplayer, okay.
All right, we're going to be right back. But first, we have a very special message from Maggie Robertson, TGA winner in 2021 for her performance in Resident Evil Village.
Ah, there you are. Wait long. We've been preparing delightful ways to make you suffer. So enter the
Lady D.
We've slashed the price to be lower than ever for you simple little man things. Still thirsty? Worry not, you ungrateful wretch. There's plenty more fun to go around. Now cease this foolishness.
I love how they actually got her to actually physically act as Lady D. Don't tell me this is copyrighted music again. This better not be copyrighted music. Yeah, I was waiting for that reaction, Czar. Yeah, they did not need to include it at all. But then again, in last year's Summer Game Fest, they included a very questionable scene when they revealed Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. So, hey well.
Since the dawn of time, humankind has been obsessed with the hard.
Oh no, COD.
Now, a glorious morning has dawned.
What is this?
On something that simply...
Don't copyright me. Not COD, okay. What is this? Why is this? Why is this?
Your hard just got harder.
Why was half of that?
What are you doing here? Come with me.
Okay, dude.
At first, I thought it was just broken synapses in my head. Keep your lens feet on.
We're getting copyright music.
I've been seeing things.
I do like this song though, but
It's been buried down deep. Feels like
does it really fit this trailer?
I'll be seeing you around, Charlie.
I'm not sure if this song is actually copyright or not.
You were a good soldier.
I mean, I could just continue talking over it because I do have OBS set to lower the volume of YouTube when I talk over it, so... A lot of explosions and flashy lights. Find it kind of copyrighted. Oh, it's still going, okay. Oh, okay. That doesn't really interest me.
Hi everyone, I'm Hakan Abrak, CEO of iInteractive. We can't wait for you to discover Mindside when it launches on June the 10th from Build a Rocket Boy.
Wait, June 10th? That's in 4 days. Okay.
Will be contracted for a very special assignment in Red Rock City. This week...
Okay, we're back to the James Bond prequel.
This week we finally revealed 007 First Light to the world, and your reactions were heartwarming. It's coming in 2026.
Yeah, I've never been interested in James Bond, so...
We are bringing someone into Hitman, the World of Assassination, who is very dear to the Bond universe. Let's take a look.
Okay.
target is the elusive shadow banker, known only as Le Chiffre, a financial mastermind with suspected ties to the criminal underworld. He has arranged a high-stake poker game at the Casino Monarchique in Paris. Our clients have deemed this unacceptable.
I've invited these people for a reason. I know their weaknesses. Mr. Rengang, he's too impatient, and Miss Bai, well, she likes a drink. Don't know about the newcomer, Mr. Smith, though. He's the only wild card. Well, this is turning into an interesting evening.
Welcome to the VIP room here at the Casino Monarchique.
Reaper. Unusual name.
Names are for friends. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Le Chiffre?
Yeah, okay.
There you have it. Hitman and 007 are coming together in a very unexpected way.
And I'm not interested in either franchise.
Long time for 007 First Light. It's just around the corner, coming out next year. However,
Just a lecky free. Okay.
So I thought, why wait? And I asked a fellow Danish friend to join me here. As a matter of fact, he is here with us today.
That's right, everyone at Summer Game Fest, please welcome the great Mads Mikkelsen.
Imagine if somebody walked up on stage. That would blow all our minds.
Mads, thank you for joining us, and thanks for coming to Summer Game Fest. Mads, you are Cliff, but you're also Agent 47's next target as Le Chiffre, the villain we know from Casino Royale.
Yep, that's it. And you know, this is I've always had a deep love for this character. It's a role that means a lot to me because of a lot of reasons. So when Haggard gave me the chance to step into the shoots of...
If I was actually interested in these two franchises, I'd probably be singing from the rooftops.
He's more confident.
But I'm just kind of like, yeah, whatever.
He's not just
waiting for the next announcement.
Unbelievable and ruthless. And let's just say this time he doesn't outsource the violence anymore.
So this mission is set in a casino in Paris. We want to make an homage to the movie Casino Royale while keeping surprises for our players. James Bond and Agent 47 have very different set of skills, and the mission will be handled in very different creative ways.
Yeah, he's not going to beat me in poker. He's going to figure something else out.
So I guess
Probably just going to beat you, full stop.
Yeah, sure, exactly. It's the Chiffre is always like 2 steps ahead of you. He reads you before you read him, so it's a little like bringing a chess player to a poker game.
We built the mission to allow several parts, unexpected characters, appearances, and even custom poker mechanics.
Wow, all right, well, when do we get to play this?
That's the best part. We wanted to surprise you, so the team is updating the game as we speak. Le Chiffre, Elusive Target mission starts today in a few hours.
Okay, so shadow dropping, almost.
You will unlock a unique reward in 007 First Light.
Amazing. All right. Well, Hakan Mods, thanks for joining us for Summer Game Fest. Appreciate it, guys.
Thanks for having
me.
us.
So much.
Thank
All
you.
right, great to see you. Great stuff. All right, now here's the announcement of a new party game coming later this year that will delight LEGO fans, made with over 1 million LEGO bricks, 300 minifigures, and over 700 trillion minifigure combinations.
Okay, new LEGO party game.
So make some noise for LEGO Party!
Get ready!
For a nail-biting competition.
We're minifigures, Dad. We don't have nails. It's an action-packed contest.
So LEGO finally decided to try and take on Mario Party.
Or hindered by evil monsters.
Or lightly toasted by a flying lizard with wings.
That's a dragon, Ted. What about our amazing...
I'll be honest, I will enter the lottery if Dropout ever makes an appearance on Summer Game Fest or the Game Awards. Because I will not be expecting a Dropout appearance at these.
Okay, but certainly not a giant crab, a mythical king cobra, or Master Wu smashing a crate.
Those were literally just on screen too.
Wow! We've got all that and more in Lego Party!
Okay, so they're also Lego Ninjago characters.
Whoa, that is looking mighty tasty.
Wildgate, who are you?
Next, a new look at a new team shooter from Dreamhaven and Moonshot Games. 20 players across 5 ships venture into the most treacherous region of space, hoping to get their hands on the artifact. The game is called Wildgate, and the open beta starts next week during Steam Next Fest. And we're also very happy to announce the game will launch on July 24th for PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox. Let's see what it means to get into some serious space shenanigans.
Haven't Star Wars already shown us enough of space shenanigans?
Danger. Reactor overload.
Okay, so this just looks like... This just looks like, I don't know, COD or but in space? Overwatch but in space? I don't know, TF2 but in space? You get the point.
This'll be good.
Good thing that wasn't our ship.
Okay.
I'm proud to reveal to you the next game from Toronto-based Drinkbox Studios, the team behind the Guacamelee series and Nobody Saves the World. They're making a full 3D game that can be played alone or with a friend in co-op. You can find out more during Day of the Devs right after the show, but for now, here is the global reveal of Blighted.
Okay.
Looking over this decaying world, one can only wonder, how did it all come?
Yeah, I've not heard of either of those two games.
With the ancient rituals, the dead buried with a seed from the trees of memory. Those who ate of the fruit saw the lives they lived and passed their knowledge to future generations until Sorcisto, in his lust for power, consumed the brains of the living, spreading this blight. You harbor it too, I see.
This looks like a dungeon crawler. Yeah, ew indeed. Yeah, this looks like a dungeon crawler. Interesting liquid physics there.
The vultures consume you before the blight does.
Okay. Ew.
There is more blighted.
Jeff, you trying to tell us something?
Day of the Devs. All right. Next is a first-person survival action horror game from Team Clout. It's a new team of 50 with founders in Canada and Armenia. They partnered with the new Munfish Powerhouse label to bring this insane Unreal Engine 5 game to life with unpredictable monsters and visceral dismemberment. Here is your first look.
I love how you get emphasis on the games made in Unreal 5, but no emphasis made on Unity. And that's how it should be. Oh, they're naked. Yeah, ew indeed. This is not the game for me. Oh, ugh. You're a zombie, get off TikTok. Okay. I am not liking this at all. No way. Don't mind if I skip this one. Why don't you shoot it in the head? Why don't you shoot the legs? That is frightening. Frighteningly disgusting. Get this off my screen. Punt the child.
Poor little babies. All right, Mecha Break is one of
Don't say poor little babies.
shooters with its previous beta.
Punt it.
300,000 concurrent players on Steam and 3 million players in total. In this game, you explore a sci-fi universe and pilot powerful mechs with immersive aerial and ground combat. As a top wishlisted game, players are clamoring to know just one thing: when is the release date? Well, here's
Top wishlisted? I not heard of this game.
you've all been waiting for.
Growing Martian zones force the Thalassic Federation to advance its Project Enterprise.
Huh. How did you think this was Silk Song? Wrong art style for a start. This is also in 3D. What is this music? I'm gonna have to turn this down just in case. As this sounds like it could be DMCA. Is that the Covenant? The Halo ring? I joke. Are you hypnotizing the poor dude? Okay. What is that? Transformers? Time to put on a light show for your rave party now? What is... Do we have gameplay? Give us gameplay! I can't judge this game without gameplay. You're giving me a whole lot of nothing right now. Okay, I have nothing to go off of.
In this next title, small-scale players traverse the oversized world around them, filled with local wildlife and hostile machines. Built by a small 8-person studio, this is Infinitesimals.
Well, I was gonna say Little Big Planet until they said small 8-person team.
Mechanicals approaching.
I am...
We must now face a stark reality. The industrial civilization we were expecting to join is no more.
You stole Star Wars sounds. Also, this just looks like someone's took Avatar, Blue People movie, and basically put their own spin on it.
We find a way.
2026 marks the 30th anniversary of a legendary video game franchise that I think we all know very well. Please check this out.
Go on.
Happy birthday
Who?
Happy birthday.
Oh, Resi.
Happy birthday to you. And to celebrate early, a special message from Takeuchi-san.
マギーさんありがとうございます。カプコン竹内です。皆様のおかげでバイオハザードも30周
I did not realize Resident Evil been going on for that long.
さてお待たせしているバイオハザード
I've not seen all the Resident Evil games. Don't how do you not realize me?
瞬きするぐらいの間だけお待ちいただければと思います。それではこれからもバイオハザードシリーズよろしくお願いいたします。ありがとうございました。
I see so many goopy zombie games. They all start to blend together in my head.
For that very special message, we cannot wait for when the time is right to share more leading into the anniversary of Resident Evil. Now it is time for the next big update for a beloved franchise.
Oh, come on! Not interested in WWE.
Let's rumble.
Good gameplay instead of just this specially shot for the trailer. Show us the game! Street Fighter. There we go. You could have just showed us the whatever. What? Huh. So the ones yeah, this is so TF2 coded, but without it being TF2, obviously. Yeah, no thanks. I'm not interested in Fortnite graphics. Yeah, I was honestly trying to think of. I've seen the graphics before. Why did Fortnite not come to my head when we had Fortnite earlier in Summer Game Fest? Whatever. I'm not interested.
That was Last Flag, a new online action game from the new indie studio Night Street Games, which is the ultimate game of capture the flag.
Yeah, it definitely gave me TF2 vibes.
Alpha will be starting later this year. Next, we have a beautiful new trailer for a Souls-like action RPG game developed in China by Lenzi, Wuchang Fallen Feathers, which is launching on July 24th. Here's a look.
Okay.
this bloodshed really what you wanted?
Yeah, you better say JK.
Fate is all set in stone. You can't change how it ends.
Not only will they take your data, they'll take your frames as well. Every single frame. No. That is one massive sword. That's a big sun. No, do not zoom out. Okay, phew, you're clothed. Okay. What is happening here?
Where is the Wu-Tang Clan?
Get debated. It's not GTA, get debated. I was gonna say, that did not give me GTA vibes at all. Someone in the audience is happy.
Ghostface Killer is calling on you to rescue his Wu brothers. Wu-Tang Rise of the Resistance.
Well, you said GTA 7.
RPG with anime.
What was I supposed to think?
And it's the debut title from the 53-member Brass Lion Entertainment. Now, here's a new look at Guild Wars 2, which has new updates, including player housing and is free to play. This weekend, to celebrate SGF, you can take advantage of
Fair enough.
XP all weekend long.
Yeah, I completely forgot that it's not out. That they delayed it. I don't care for GTA. It's not my kind of game, so I don't keep track of it. I just laugh at all those who get salty over its delay. Again.
My story.
My story. My story.
We have 15 minutes more of Summer Game Fest. Net marble? No? Okay, Stardive. Mushroom. Eat the mushroom. It's not even Hoyo, I don't think. Weathering Waves. Luke never got around to streaming Weathering Waves, so count ourselves lucky for that. Not Deathloop again. I had enough of Deathloop constantly shoved in our faces a few years ago. What are you doing in intent? Oh.
I took a bullet, I died.
I was gonna say, you can't just do that to me.
Long story.
I genuinely thought Nintendo finally decided to show up, but no, it's just Cyberpunk.
Enter a surreal world where you're a down-on-his-luck outcast who has to battle his inner demons, literally.
Because Nintendo seems to be allergic to showing up at Summer Game Fest. Kazoo. Nice kazoo. Oh. You have to pay with your own tooth. Disgusting.
Another relapse, huh? Get well soon.
This is a trip fest.
Maybe it's too much for someone like you.
It may be alpha footage, but at least we're getting gameplay.
It won't always be so easy.
Multiplayer or just you have a team?
You still look a little unwell.
Okay. Oh, Splitgate.
Hey guys, I'm Ian Prue, the co-founder of 1047 Games. When we started Splitgate in our dorm room, we just wanted to make a game we could play with our friends, and 20 million of you played with us. Now, with the help from our amazing community, we've built Splitgate 2. Why? Because I grew up playing Halo, and I'm tired of playing the same Call of Duty every year, and I wish we could have Titanfall 3. With Splitgate 2, we asked ourselves, how would we take portals to the next level? What if you could portal to entirely different worlds? So we combined the action, movement, and gunplay of arena shooters with the scale and intensity of something much bigger. Splitgate Battle Royale launches free right now, and it's fucking awesome.
Okay. Yeah, give Zarnuki the bat. I'm not sure that'll be a good idea, but give Zarnuki the bat. No, 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 copyright. Not dealing with that. I mean, I do like the concept. It's just, it's in this type of game I'm not really keen on playing. But whatever. Portal. If only Valve could have got to it first. So obviously Valve has Portal and they have TF2. Just merge the two together, Valve. Get on it.
Now we are honored to showcase the latest project from the talented minds at RGG Studio in Japan.
Another game where you play as an underground mafia person. Okay. Huh. So you're a detective. A detective who gets beat up in the rain. Okay. Yakuza, I guess. Yakuza vibes.
Got a name?
Mako. Daito.
Daito. A Jap then, huh?
Don't I look like one?
You're not? So, what are you then?
Sana. 俺が知りてえや。
Okay. Okay.
You saw it at TGA last year as
7 minutes.
Century set in 1915, and now the full name has been revealed. Stranger Than Heaven, the brand new title from RGG Studio. This time it's now 19.
Let's hope they end off on something
I'm sure more
really good.
surely on their way. All right, well, we're almost done here, but we do have one final, very special global game announcement to share with all of you who've been waiting. Today, we've showcased a lot of projects from teams around the world, including many brand new studios, and we're proud of that. But this one comes from a studio that is no stranger to delivering blockbuster games time and again. When I first got a glimpse at this project last summer, I was absolutely blown away by the scale, scope, and ambition of this developer's vision. And while there are many places, really any place, this game could have been revealed, we are so deeply honored that we get to share it with the world right here at Summer Game Fest.
What is it? Okay. This is what you're ending off on?
Grace! Grace! Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
My office.
Oh, coming.
You have a lot in your cubicle.
If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days, tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating. Now, I need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
I need your eyes on the crime scene. The Renwood Hotel. I know that's where your mother was murdered. Alyssa died 8 years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to face the past.
What is this?
Grace.
What is...
I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
I have no idea what this is.
All these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Please know that you are my hope.
Everyone's gone.
Resident Evil? Okay, I guess this is something good to end off this Summer Game Fest. A brand new Resident Evil game.
There you have it, Resident Evil Requiem. And it will be playable to fans this August at Gamescom, where we'll also be hosting Opening Night Live on Tuesday, August 19th. Resident Evil Requiem marks a bold shift for the franchise, both in tone and gameplay, and today's reveal isn't just about survival horror. Expect high-stakes cinematic action too, with much more to share leading up to its launch on February 27th, 2026. Amazing. Thank you, Capcom. That was an amazing announcement. Glad we kept it a surprise. All right, that's going to do it for our live Summer Game Fest.
But no Silk Song?
Thank our co-host Lucy J.
Get the clown makeup on. Yeah, your co-host has only appeared for like 1% of the show.
You kept that so secret.
Very top secret. All good. All right. Well, there's much more Summer Game Fest to come. Make sure to visit summergamefest.com to see a listing of all.
Yeah, no Silk Song. They ended it on the new Resident Evil Requiem game.
Sunday, and stay tuned online to see coverage of many of the playable games at Summer Game Fest Play Days that's taking place this weekend.
Hey, you never know. We might get Silk Song in the Xbox showcase on Sunday.
Around the world and deeper looks at some of the independent games we showcased today. Thanks so much, everyone.
Awesome, and thanks to you, Lucy. Great job co-hosting. All right, that's going to do it for Summer Game Fest. We will see you at...
I can't believe I stayed up to midnight for this. Oh boy. Whoa, midnight. Well, I guess we'll call it there because I need to go to bed. Oh boy. I will be doing... I won't be watching Day of the Devs live. I do want to watch Day of the Devs. I won't be watching live because I mean I'll be staying up till 2 in the morning and I'm not doing that. So I will be back. I was going to say tomorrow, but I guess it will now be today because it's now hit midnight. I'll be back in like mathing 18 hours maybe, I don't know. Well, I'll be back to do a catch up of Day of the Devs because I do like to watch that for the indie announcements. As there's always some interesting games at Day of the Devs. So for now, thanks for everyone who joined or lurked. That was definitely a roller coaster of Summer Game Fest. I was definitely not expecting Hatsune Miku, Minecraft Steve, or Persona 5 Joker in the Sonic racing game. So yeah. Yeah. Rambling now. Thanks for coming all that. Don't forget to follow. And I'll be back later today for catch up of Day of the Devs. I need sleep desperately. And then we've also got Xbox Showcase on Sunday. Busy weekend.